We all good? Hey guys, this is Navi. My poor potato computer can't really record things, but my phone can. So this is how it's going to be right now. I thought I would show you my Minecraft world, just to get a little bit of a taste of what streaming could be like. So this is my Minecraft world where I have started destroying everything. Life's been a bit rough and I would love to destroy the world in real life, but that's not really possible. So instead, we're going to destroy the world here in Minecraft. It's a long process, but destroying the world either way is. I'm not using very many explosives because I haven't had very good luck with the explosives. So here's our border. I had to make the border very specific because Minecraft worlds can go on basically forever. It's a very large map, so I decided to keep it to a nice small area in here. And here we've got the border. Aside from right here, I've been trying to keep the border very, clean, and it looks nice, and it just kind of flows. And here we got our water. Wherever the water is, of course, we're going to have to put something down so that it doesn't just fall to the ground. So we've got glass here. Well, we don't need these pieces. Just to make sure the water doesn't spill over, We don't need glass on every piece. No reason to keep it there or there, or there or there, because there's no water there. All right, so there's the wall. Oops, there's a spot. We missed. Okay. So, this is the border wall. And it's got the corners. This is like the one corner I haven't actually worked on. This is the corner that was a part of the lake-ish spot. Goes out into this. The rest are just kind of, corners. This world spawned me in a snowy area, which was honestly fine because the other areas I spawned into the first times I tried it kind of sucked. So this is much better. So as you can see, this area I've taken out quite a bit. Since it is a snow biome, it of course shows up on the map and it shows up here where it snows. So everything's now covered in snow, which feels very fitting. And then we've got our lights around here because it gets dark and so you can't see, So let's go. This spot used to all be trees, just like these ones. But I took the time to go and I burned them all down. Because I can. And because I want to. Here we go. Let's set some trees on fire. We gotta make sure they're not close enough to this area that they'll take out anything in there, or that will just catch fire, and knowing my luck, just keep spreading until it's all the way out here. So, to help us in our journey, let me introduce you to some of the mods. First of all, we've got this golden feather. The golden feather makes it so your mining speed is better because in what's the word? In creative mode, that's it. In creative mode, you still swing pretty slowly, even though you are using whatever, and you can just take the blocks out no matter what they are. Your swing speed is still slow, so this feather, that's haste. And slow falling, but that doesn't really matter here. And then I've also got the dynamic lighting, because as you can see, well, as you can't see, hold on. There. It gets dark, and it gets even darker down in the mines. And see, we've got a nice little glow going around right in here, but in original Minecraft, here, let me take that. This is what you would see. You don't have anything, and even if you equip a torch, it's not going to do anything until you set it down. I installed a mod that makes it so holding an item makes it glow around you, and then when you put it down, it stays there. Right? So you'd think any glowing item, right? Here we have our nice lantern that glows, you know. So you'd think something called a glowstone, when you hold it, would glow, right? It does. How nice is that? So then you'd think something called a light, a frog light, would also glow. But nope. Even though it's a glowing item, which is very bright actually, very bright, when you hold it in your hand, it's just like it's not there. The same goes for this shroom light. Very similar. Kind of cool looking, but doesn't really help us. So I've been going around holding a glow light just to make sure that I can see. It doesn't always work though. The mod's not, perfect. But that's fine. Let's go back to daytime. And then our other mods, these ones are great. Oh, look, melted the snow. Let's get to an area that's not snowy. Hold on. Alright, let's go back to this corner. This corner, as you can see, has been taken out quite a bit. So in vanilla Minecraft, you just have kind of I don't even have it, a pickaxe. Yeah, we'll start with a nice cool one. Okay, put the sponge here. So we've got, in Minecraft, you would of course have just your pickaxe. And it only will do, stone and stuff. It wouldn't work on, there's nothing here. Hold on, let's put some down. It doesn't work very well on sand. Well, I'm in creative mode, so that doesn't really help me. But in regular mode, you can only really use the pickaxe for a few things. So I downloaded this here mod. I installed this here mod, I should say. Where did my sponge go? It is a multi-tool, so no matter what you're swinging your item at, it will destroy it. Like I said, this is creative mode, so that doesn't really matter, but that's one of the mods I got. Just makes it easier if I have to switch to any other mode, and plus I like the way it looks. It's cool. So my other mods is this here hammer, which of course is very fancy. As you can see, the hammer takes out a 1x3. How nice is that? Even when you're in creative mode, this hammer will work, which is really nice. But you see, the hammer is based on the regular pickaxe. So, if you click on dirt, it will only take out one piece. Now here we have the excavator, which is based on the shovel. And so, it only takes out one stone at a time, but it will take out an entire thing of dirt. It's very small little changes, but keeps it interesting. I gotta make sure I'm using the right tool for the right thing without it being too tedious, which is nice. And then we got our sponge, which does nada. The sponges in this game are sad little boys, sad little friends. You stick a sponge on and nope, there it goes. So yeah, now that we've introduced all this, why don't we head down? We might as well do it on the edges because I've taken out most of the corners. Okay, let's fall. Oh, can I go faster? I just... Nope. Okay, let's go. We're going down, we're yelling timber. Almost all the way. We're in the negatives now. Negative 30, 40, 50, and negative 59. That's where we stop. Because that is where this begins. This is the bedrock, which is the very bottom of Minecraft. And you can't really do much with it. In vanilla Minecraft, you can't even destroy it. Since I'm in creative mode, I can, but I like the look of it. So here in our underground tunnel, I'm working on, clearing everything out. These things are, well, I'll talk about that in a little bit, alright? So, these huge chunks of dark are walls that I have yet to take down you know, take them down one at a time. My game's lagging, but whatever. And now we've got that huge bit of wall gone. We're doing this to every bit in this layer, just because I think it'll look nice. We don't have to do this with every layer, but at the very bottom, it's kind of cool. Also, here's gravel. Gravel will fall. It's one of the few items in Minecraft that has gravity. Gravel has gravity, and it will fall. If you're not in creative mode, it will hurt. Sand is the same way. If you put sand up here, it'll fall. Makes it easy to fill in water. But honestly, the sponges work. Well, actually, the sand works better than the sponges. It's just harder. Okay, so here, we've taken out our wall here. And so, what we're going to do, might as well go this way, is I'm going to show you my glowstone. Go super fast, all the way over here, zoom, zoom, zoom. So, this is my field of glowstones, because it looks cool. Underground, you can't really see much, so you have to equip yourself a glowstone. And I got a little bored and decided to make my entire bottom row glowstone. It looks neat here on the map. These lines are because I kept getting confused on which is, you can see like this one's the wrong place. Yeah. This is just sand. All the orange spots are glowstones. So this is what I've been working on. It's kind of soothing. It's probably not very interesting for some people, but it's one of those tedious jobs that just is good, It's one of the things I like about Minecraft. Sometimes the tediousness can be enjoyable. But, let's see. Go ahead and get there. There we go. We got our glowstone field getting ready. I've been slowly putting the glowstones into the ground because they look better there than they do above the ground. As you can see, I like the look of that better, and I keep getting caught on them when they're up there. So, this helps me not get caught on them all the time. So yeah, this is my Minecraft world that I'm destroying very slowly, little bits at a time. Sometimes we just go, you know what? Let's go to the surface. Let's go to the surface. Let's just go. It's all going anyway, so let's just get rid of it. We're still at negative 29. Haven't even broke the positives, but we're still going. Oh, there we go. Level 0, and up, up, up from here. Up, 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 up. How far up? No one knows. We're gonna find out. Some of the things are really high up there. Do you think we'll hit water? We'll probably hit water, actually. Yep, I was right. Here on level 53, we have water. Oh, it's icy water. Haha. And here's where we are. Up on the surface. Spots I haven't tried. Click on the map. There we go. So, I think that's everything. So this has been my Minecraft world in my attempted video. Thanks for maybe watching. Bye.